big one. I got different kinds too. It's a little guy. These are all just going to be pickled anyway. Same long ones. Kinds. We're doing swell. Swell. I don't think these are going to be much of anything over here though. These other carrots, but we'll go ahead and pull them up. Oh, little fatties. Little fat guys. Heck, did a lot better than I thought. And this is all out of what, about 5 square feet of room? Yeah, those carrots only took up about half of this section of the box. Yeah, just this tiny little area here. And not even the whole area. Check out what we got. It's gonna be lots of nice little pickles. This is my hot compost. I just put a bunch of mail in there. It's doing really good. It's warm. Warm inside. I don't know exactly how warm, but it's warm. It's got lots of bugs. For this carrot, all these carrot tops. Good old carrot top. Makes for good compost. Oh yeah. So there it is. Spin it a couple times. Spin. Boom, incorporated. All that is my junk mail that I shred up minus the plastic and put in there. Why don't you give us a little tour of in here? What's in here? Oh, okay. So in here is my homemade fence. I got cantaloupes. And down in here we got yellow squash. Got a few of them growing down in there. Doing good. A few more growing down in there. Doing really good. I'm going to have a ton of squash. And then we got us some big beef tomatoes over here. We're starting to get happy down in there. And then a little batch of cucumbers down here. And there's one little baby almost ready to pick. We're going to be picking those here in another day or two. But we have a lot more of the cucumbers. They're going to be coming up like crazy. We got more cucumbers right over here. We got our next batch of babies here. And then we got some more over here, going to start popping soon. And back in there. And then we got more in the back 40, which is actually the back 5. Show you those in a minute. Yeah. And then we got this little guy. He's coming off today. I'll go ahead and get him now. A nice little pickle. We're going to get going. We just picked a few of them the other day. We're going to make our first batch of pickles tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want to forget about my onions. These were all mixed in with the carrots over here. And all those carrots we picked were just from this tiny little, probably 3 square foot area. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say so. Barren area here.
Yeah, yeah. And then we got all our beans we're going to start getting. And we got some turnips going to come up next. Here we go. Let's go ahead and yank up some of these turnips. They're getting pretty good. Oh yeah, that's a pretty one. That's a good one.
Things are probably a little overdue.
They're just about right, I think. They look like they're supposed to. They're looking like they're supposed to. We're going to pickle all of this. My beets didn't turn out, so I'm probably going to have to cheat and go buy a beet to put in with them to pickle them the proper way I want to. But these are going to be some really good turnips we got here. That's a big one. Big one right here. Maybe a little bit woody, I don't know. Looks like some, well, it looks alright. It don't look too bad.
It's all getting pickled anyway.
Yep, it's all getting sliced and pickled. Here's a big one. All this soil is so good. I can't wait to get all that compost in there. It's fall. Get it all primed up for next year.
Fall garden.
Oh yeah, fall garden. We're going to replant this whole area with some summer stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here yet. Haven't decided. But we're going to keep her going all the way through. We got here something that didn't quite make it. Yep. Those didn't quite make it, but they'll do good in the compost. They just weren't happy. Maybe they were blocked by the sun. They were on the back side. And don't have as many weeds as I thought. Here, you looky there. Got us a little carrot left over in there. Yeah, this stuff's all doing pretty darn good this year. Oh, that's the prize-winning carrot right there. Oh yeah, carrots. Rinse these off a little bit. Get them put in a bag. Future pickles. Little baby carrot. A couple big ones in there. And this is Portland, Oregon, the finest water in the world. Straight out the hose. Gotta love it. Alright. These puppies drip dry over here. We'll clean them up right before we pickle them. Slice them all down nice and pretty. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be some really good crunchy pickles. Alright, you can't have pickles without garlic. And I'm not real big, like, I love garlic, but I've never really grown it before. So I didn't really know this spring, so I planted some this spring. You're supposed to plant it in the fall. But I planted this spring, and let's see if it was long enough for it to bulb. Oh no, it's so tiny. I don't know if it bulbed at all. I don't think it did. This one did. There might be a few cloves on there. But we'll still, they're not as big as I anticipated, that's for darn sure.
Yeah, what you get for not doing your research.
Well, yeah, but that's alright. It's still going to work.
Chop it in a couple pieces, it'll do fine in a pickle jar.
Yep. And we have more of it that I'm going to let go through till next spring, over the winter, and it should grow this coming spring. It'll grow and then split into cloves. Should be a lot bigger. But we got a little bit for our little bit of pickling we're going to do today. So we're spraying them. And got some more garlic. Hell yeah. What do we got here? Mosh pit! Get up, fucking head, man. Mosh pit! Here's some turnips that we got. And I'll pickle them bad boys, a little bit of garlic. And those over here. Try to give them a little, well, We're going to give them a cut, put them in the colander and spray them down. Got our little pickle and a couple beans in there. We're going to give them a cut first. Hey, there's that little spider. Come on, guy. Get on the knife. Go back over on my tomatoes. Cut these down. Oh, them onions, damn it. That's a good one. Gotta hit all these onions in there. Damn it. It's alright. They're still good. Right here we got these turnips. I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up a little bit before we stick them in. Just clean them up and get them cleaned off. That's a big one. Using well, I guess it's an okay knife. It's my hunting knife. Need that for the compost. And like I said, we're going to clean all this up a lot better before we slice them up into French fry size pieces, and we're going to put a little bit of beet in there with them, and it's going to make them kind of turn red. It's like a Middle Eastern type of recipe for them.
Man, that smells good.
For pickling them. Yeah, it's like garlic in there with them. And we'll put the beets in. We're going to have that video. Probably our next video we do is going to be pickling a lot of this stuff. And these are going to have a little Middle Eastern twang to them. A little old school. Real old school. Thousands of years old school beet recipe. Well, beets and turnips. I get them mixed up so bad, it's funny.
I didn't even notice you said beet.
Yep. Yeah, mixed up. Oh, here's some more of those. And then we got our garlic. I'm just going to rinse it off and leave it in there. We will take care of that. Boy. Yeah, those are in cloves, but they're not real big cloves. But they're still going to be enough for this little batch of pickles we do. It's going to be pretty cool. Get all that ick off of them. There we go. You see the little baby cloves in there. Those would be perfect. Couple of them per jar of pickles. And I call all this pickles, even though it's turnips, even though it's carrots, all of it is going to be pickled. And these are just two beans. I think they're pinto beans that I just threw in out of the cabinet just for the heck of it to see if they would grow. Or they might be yellow beans. I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure they're bush beans though. But these are kind of like a weed. In a way, a planned weed. So I didn't really even anticipate these doing anything. And they're starting to grow because this is a really shady part of the yard over here. And I don't know, we got a few here. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, I think they're about done. They look like yellow beans to me. And then we got all these Kentucky Wonders, and over at Monk's house, he's slaying me with them. He's picking so many of them, and they're so big and fat. But mine just ain't taking off yet quite right. I mean, I got them all over, but they're just still really little babies.
It's kind of a good thing, though, no? I mean, it would be kind of a...
Scarlets are just going crazy.
Kind of an offset harvest. Get mine early, get yours mid. We'll have consistent beans throughout the season.
Throughout the season, they'll be coming. It'll be cool. Get over there. Get that scarlet running back up the side there. This one. Fall and bust my head. Get up in there. You just got to keep them going up. There we go. That thing should start growing back up on the top. But man, them scarlets are pretty. So, we got a couple little more beans to go with your big old batch you brought over. So it's going to be a pretty cool pickling harvest here.
turnips, garlic, cucumbers, soon to be pickles, onions with holes cut in bag for air, carrots, and 2 bags of beans. One of them is Kentucky Wonders and the other one's Blue Lake. I'm not quite sure which is which. And your bag of mixed beans, you know what these are?
Those are peas and beans, both.
Peas and beans.
It's like a Molotov cocktail.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, pretty good for a first little harvest. It's like July 12th today, 11th.
Something like that. Early summer harvest.
Yeah.
It's the 11th.